Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we will be covering the dynamic email subscription for your Power BI reports. Note that this feature is still in preview and your workspace should be backed up by a capacity, either a Power BI premium capacity or a Fabric trial or Fabric capacity. Let's dive in. I'm in my Power BI desktop, and the report that we see here is about the average length of stay for multiple locations. The requirement for today is to send an email notification to the owner of each location, as we can see here in our slicer. This feature can easily facilitate data discovery so that the data comes straight to the end user instead of having the end user go and search for what he is responsible for. In order to do that, we are going to create an Excel file that has all the filters we need. And then that Excel file, we can either upload it separately in our Power BI service or add it to the report. Let's go to my Excel file here. And as you can see, I have multiple columns that act as filters. So you can also mention the email address, the email subject. You can even add any filters that you are interested in adding. So in our case, I have 4 owners. These are their names, these are their email addresses, and this is the email subject that I would like to have in my subscription. So I am telling them that this is a daily report for the location that they are responsible for. Next step is to save this and add it to our Power BI report. So I'm gonna go to my Power BI report. So I am in here in the desktop and you see here Excel workbook. I click on it. In my case, I have already added the Excel file, but this is how you go about and do it. So you click on the Excel file and then you add it. And as you can see here, I have it here. Before we publish this to our workspace that is backed up by a capacity, in our case, it's going to be a Fabric trial. Just make sure to validate your relationships between your tables. Once that is done, we click on Publish and we are ready to publish this report. Now we are in our Power BI service and we have the report open and we'll start adding our subscription. So we click on Subscribe to Report. We'll click New Subscription, Dynamic per Recipient, which is a preview. Here we are going to connect to our table, which is the demo. I click Next. So we are interested in the owners table here. So this is what we're interested in. I'll go and click Next. Now, instead of manually entering the recipients, we can say get from data, and then here we are interested in the email address. And then the subject, since we have it already in our file, we can also do here, add an email subject. And now we can add the message that you want. So I'm going to say this is for testing purposes. And then the report page that we are interested in, so we'll just say this page. We're gonna add a link to the report, and then here you can choose it will either be a PDF or a PowerPoint. Next is going to be the most important option to set our dynamic filters. So this is where we are going to add the filters that we are interested in. Remember that it's not necessary to have that filter as a slicer on your report page. You can just select the column of the table that you are interested in, and then you map it to the value that you want. So here we are interested in the location name, and then the value is going to be the hospital. We click on Next. This is going to be for scheduling. So we are going to say that it starts today and it ends, we'll say tomorrow. It is going to be daily or weekly or monthly. It depends on the data that you are sending. And then schedule time, you can pick the time that you want, either PM or AM. So we'll just say for 15. And then this is an active subscription. and we click on Next. This step is about reviewing and finishing, so when you validate all of these tabs, you can save and close. And now we wait for our email to be sent and we'll see what will happen. So we can see here, I have received my email and this is the subject that you have added. This is the email address. This is the PDF. So if you click here, you can download it or you can preview. So as we can see here, this is what this owner is responsible for, the Lakeville Hospital. And then you have a link to the report. So if we click on it, we will be redirected to the report page. Now, you have to remember that I have not enabled row level security, so the access is not restricted yet. I can still see the other owner. So this is something to keep in mind that you would want to enable. Let's move to the second part of our video that will cover the case where you have no workspace that is backed up by a capacity, either a premium or a fabric capacity. So you can still achieve the same result, but it will take more time, especially if you have more filters to go through. If you have little filters to add to your subscription, then what you can do is you can select all the filters that you want. So I'm gonna say Carla, and I'm gonna keep the months and the year, and then I'm gonna click on the burn. So I want Carla to have a email that is related to this page exactly. So Carla, Mountainside Hospital, and then for the burn services. I will click on subscribe to report, new subscription, and then I'm going to, this is the standard one. So the subscription name will be, let's say, Carla Burn. And then the recipient here is going to be Carla, so you'll add her email, but in our case, I'm going to add my email just to test it out. Attach full report, so we'll say none. And then start date, end date, daily for 30, more options, such as the subject. So we'll say burn report. And then here you can include, of course, the message that you want. This is the report page. We'll have the link and etc. So we click on save. And then I go here, I can review. I'm going to say send now. And we will see what we will get. So I'm in my email. So this is the burn report that I have subscribed to. This is a snapshot of what the report is about. And we can also go to the report here. And we are supposed to land on Carla for the Mountainside Hospital and then the burn service. That's a wrap on email subscription for your Power BI reports. If you like this video, please make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video. If you have any questions or if you'd like to share with us how you are using Subscribe to Report in your organization, please feel free to do so. See you next time. Bye!